Hey everybody, welcome to a special video. It's me, Diamond Racing. Today I'm going to do a three drivers per team video where I think every driver will be if there was three slots available instead of two. So the rules are there are still 10 teams, but each team have one extra driver for them. And this is not just if it was a rule in 2023. I think more back, like maybe this was invented in the 2010s, because there will be more in-depth reason for why some drivers are at the team they are. But yeah, that is my explanation. Yeah, if you like this kinds of videos, please like and subscribe. I do F1 content. Watch my review on the Qatar Grand Prix if you want to. And yeah, let's get this underway. I just want to say there's no particular order in which I say the teams. I was picked random for more juiciness, if I can put it like that. And yeah, let me know how you would do the three drivers per team F1 universe if there was one. Where would you put the drivers? This is not where I want to put the drivers. This is where I think they would have ended up, with maybe a little exception here or there. But without further ado, let's get into it. Our first team is going to be Alpine, and the three drivers are going to be Pierre Gasly, Nico Hulkenberg, and Jack Doohan. The reason for the three drivers, I think, is Gasly the same reason why in real life he didn't get the call back up to Red Bull, and he stayed at AlphaTauri. Then he got an opportunity to go to a French-speaking team. Hulkenberg, he was driving for Renault in 2019, last season 2020. I think in this universe he didn't lose it because there was extra slots open, so he did stay. Renault did keep him on, so that's why he's staying. And the extra seat is for Jack Doohan, their reserve driver at the moment. I think that Doohan would have been in the third driver's seat, and yeah, you'll see where I think Ocon will be, and yeah, that is that. Our second team is going to be Aston Martin, and our three drivers are Lance Stroll, Felipe Drugovich, and Fernando Alonso. Stroll, I don't need to talk about why he's still in the team. So Felipe Drugovich, of course, is the reserve driver for Aston Martin. I think that would be a perfect fit for him. After he won the F2 Championship, maybe he got a promotion directly into F1. And then Alonso, for the same reasons in real life. Not much change at Aston Martin. I think the Stroll thing makes it a little bit hard, but that's just how I think it would have been. Our third team is going to be Mercedes, and our three drivers are going to be George Russell, Lewis Hamilton, and Mick Schumacher. George Russell and Lewis Hamilton still the same. Then in real life, they stayed because it's Mercedes, and I think Mercedes chose Schumacher because he is the reserve driver, and I think because of the success his father had, not with the team, and the guilt they felt when Schumacher never won something, I think that is why Schumacher will be in the Mercedes seat. Yeah. Our fourth team is going to be Williams, probably the most out of the park one here. Our three drivers for Williams is going to be Alex Palou, Valtteri Bottas, and Esteban Ocon. Now, with Williams, I think I chose Alex Palou because he is an IndyCar driver, and there were some rumors that he maybe got a Williams seat. So I just gave it to him because he has a contract with McLaren, which has a Mercedes engine, and Williams also has a Mercedes engine. And it's a good team to start your F1 career in. Test your might there. Why not? Our second driver, Bottas, I think after the whole Mercedes thing, he would not have gone to Alfa Romeo. You'll see later why. And he went back to Williams to try and propel him back into winning ways, or not winning ways, better ways. And Esteban Ocon, when he lost his seat at Force India, he was Toto Mercedes' reserve driver, and he would have gotten the seat at Williams. And I think in this universe, he got the seat because of Toto Wolff at Williams and not Alpine or Renault at that time. So that is why Ocon will be at Williams. Our fifth team is going to be Haas, with a driver lineup of Magnussen, Pietro Fittipaldi, and Grosjean. With Magnussen, I think it was still the same. Maybe he didn't get the boot with the two rookies. Maybe not. Pietro Fittipaldi, I think it is Haas' reserve driver. I think he did drive for them in one or two races when Grosjean burned his hands. And then Grosjean, after he burned his hands, he probably went a year without F1, and then he came back to probably just do one more year. This is for the 2024 season, just to be clear. And yeah, that's how Grosjean will be ended up in the seat. AlphaTauri will be our sixth team, and it will be Dennis Hauger, Liam Lawson, and Yumu Iwasa. Now, of course, all three of these are quite easy to explain. All three are Red Bull Junior drivers. Lawson has shown his mettle the past few races ago. But yeah, now there are more open seats, so that's why these three drivers are here with the AlphaTauri seat. Our seventh team is going to be Ferrari, and the three drivers are going to be Giovinazzi, Schwartzman, and Charles Leclerc. At AlphaTauri, you'll see where Ricciardo and Yuki Tsunoda would have ended up. Back to Ferrari. At Ferrari, it's going to be Giovinazzi, Schwartzman, and Leclerc. Now, Giovinazzi is the reserve driver. I think maybe he would have gotten the call up if there was more seats. Schwartzman is the reserve driver, same with him. And Leclerc stays with the team, of course, for reasons only you can explain. And yeah, you'll see where Sainz ends up. I think Giovinazzi did good into Le Mans. I think that would help him get a seat. And Schwartzman, sorry for that, he would have shown he was loyal and he probably would get the call up. I think this would be quite a good team. Our eighth team is going to be McLaren, and this is going to be Ricciardo, Norris, and Piastri. Now, of course, Ricciardo, he got to boot for Piastri, but now there's 3 seats. I think they would have kept him on for maybe another year. Norris, same reason, and Piastri also. I think with the Alpine situation, Piastri would have been in Doohan's place, but because of McLaren, Doohan got the place at Alpine, and Piastri got the place at McLaren. That's why I think he would be at McLaren, because it's a better seat anyway, and a bigger brand, in my opinion. Our ninth team is going to be Alfa Romeo, soon to be Sauber, soon to be Audi. Our 3 drivers there is going to be Yuki Tsunoda, Sergio Perez, and Guan Yu Zhou. Now, why I put Tsunoda here is because he knows he's never going to get the Red Bull seat. You'll see why in a few. It's our last team, and he chose to leave AlphaTauri because of reasons. And he sees the potential of Audi coming in, and they see the potential in him. Being a Japanese, they try to get the Audi brand in Japan more, in my opinion. My second driver, Perez. I think Perez would go from the Aston Martin before they signed Vettel maybe. He chose to go to Alfa Romeo instead of stay at Aston Martin because he feels betrayed or something, because there is never a problem at the Red Bull seat. He goes to Alfa Romeo, and he tries to be the first driver there. And of course, Zhou Guanyu, probably the same reason as why in real life. They see the potential young driver, the market aspect also. So they got the Japanese sector, the Mexican sector, and the Chinese sector all in that one team. I think they will make a lot of money. And our last team, our good Red Bull F1 team, is going to be Verstappen, Carlos Sainz, and Alex Albon. Verstappen, the same reason as always, maybe then took the seat from Fiat, and they three were maybe there for the whole season, and then Sainz the year after that took Fiat's place, and they switched. So Sainz and Verstappen has been at the team for a long time, but the Ricciardo situation stays the same, where Ricciardo left, maybe for Renault or McLaren. I think Renault would be a good one. And then the Gasly situation happens, but then Albon comes, and there is no reason to kick Albon out after the 2020 season because there are 3 seats, and they try to build him up because I think Albon had a great year so far in 2022. And yeah, that's why he's still in the team. There was no reason to replace him with Perez because Sainz was already there. And Sainz has been a good driver also. I think Red Bull wouldn't want to replace him because he was a Red Bull Junior driver with Max. So that is my 10 teams. I really hope you enjoyed it. I was trying to keep it short because my video could only take about 20 minutes of space. So that's why I rushed through it a little bit. I will be trying to upgrade my equipment for better quality videos. But yeah, let me get you my best driver lineup of the whole lot. And honestly, I think it would be Red Bull. Just looking through it quickly. Yeah, I think it would be Red Bull. You've got Verstappen, of course, the 3-time world champion. Sainz, a very capable driver. And Albon, a very good driver this year. In that team, I think it will be a very good team. I don't know. Yeah, that's my 10 drivers, my 3 picks for each one. Please let me know what you have changed. I didn't include Vettel in this video because I still think he would have retired no matter if there was 2 or 3 seats. Maybe he would have been at Aston Martin instead of Dragovic. I don't know. But yeah. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. And yeah, just let me know in the comment section what you would change and how do you like my 3 drivers per team. Thank you and have a great day and a wonderful weekend.